What's up guys, how I'm doing today? It's Angry Role Player and I wanted to show you guys the only mon build that I really want to play. It's like the only one that I think I will be making. Maybe not the only one, but this one I wanted to do for a long time, back from season 4 I believe, when the Uliana one was really introduced. And basically this is the Uliana's speed farming build, how I farmed the rift keys, how I've upgraded my greater rift, the legendary gems, the lowest ones. This is a speed farming build, and basically I'm supposed to kill everything in 1-2 hits. This is called the one blow monk. You know, there is the one punch monk. There was actually one kick monk with the Lesson tail kick, and this one is the one blow monk, where I'm supposed to blow a fucking everything in one blow. And I do run greater 50 or tonn 11 in 3 to 4 minutes at my Paragon 1400. And I specifically wanted to show this as a low level gems, you know, 75 gems, no augments, not a single augment on me, guys. That's what I wanted to show you. Not even 2 million damage. It's pretty low damage, no augments. And in general, what I like about Monk is that he's very flexible with skills. Very flexible. The gear is pretty mandatory, but the skills are very flexible. And you can stack a fucking ton of damage, and if you're dying too much, you can stack a fucking ton of damage reduction, a fucking ton of movement speed if you're slow, or if you're running out of spirit, you can just go and buff your spirit regen to the fucking roof. Seriously, what this is. So let's talk about the gear in general, guys. The gear in general. First of all, this is my speed farming gear. It's the basic setup. 6-piece Ulianas. The rolls are dex, should be exploding palm and critical hit chance. The shoulders dex, vid, area damage, CDR. The gloves dex, vid, and should be area damage or CDR, but it's not really over important for speed farming. I have dex, vid, damage and chance. The chest dex, vid, life. The pants dex, vid, regen, or all res. The boost dex, vid, all res or regen and exploding palm. The rings are focused and restrained with a CDR, area damage, or just dex and critical damage and chance on both. The legendary amulet should be the Hellfire actually, but I don't have Hellfire with really good Hellfire. It's not over important what I like about this build. You can just go with the cold skill damage amulet and high hit damage and chance. The bracers are the Nemesis bracers with the cold dex, vid, hit chance. The two weapons are the Lion's Claw. This is important. 7-sided strike performs an additional 7 strikes. And Uliana's, guys, the 4-piece set. Your 7-sided strike deals doubles its total damage with each hit, and increase the damage of exploding palm by 250%, and your 7-sided strike detonates your exploding palm. That's fucking ridiculous. It's very strong, basically. So this is most of our damage, guys, here. And in Geom, see, I don't even have a dex in Geom. I'm using my strength in Geom. It's a very high DPS in Geom, almost 3k. It's a 10-second in Geom, and with the CDR I get a ton of CDR as well. The gems are the Bane of the Powerful, Bane of the Trapped, and Bane of the Chicken. Basically the all DPS gems. Basically all DPS gems. The belt is Binding of the Lost, guys. It gives us damage reduction when we hit with the 7-sided strike. As for the normal gems, it's the diamond and helm. Everything else is emeralds. As for the options, guys, You know, for the defense in Nephilim Rifts, you can use the gold rob and the boon of the hoarder instead of the binding of the law. So basically, when you will take gold, you will become immunity. Like you have fucking millions of toughness. But I don't really need gold, so I just use binding of the lost and I'm fine. I don't really die that much. You can also cube an Everest band if you really want to farm gold. You can cube an Everest band with the gold rob and the boon of the hoarder instead of bane of the stricken. You can use boon of the hoarder, and you will be farming gold like crazy motherfucker. Another way to boost your toughness is just use unity in cube instead of convention of the elements. You can use unity and it's fine. You will be very strong, guys. Another interesting option is to use the traveler's pledge and the compass rose. You will be moving really fast, so pretty much you can use convention of the elements or Everest band and just use traveler's pledge. You can also use Tonn of Jordan with the Traveler's Pledge, and the Compass Rose here is also will give another DPS and damage reduction as well if you are not tough enough, guys. You can also use Spirit Guards here instead of the Nemesis Bracers, although I do not really recommend this because we need to spawn more elites and progress faster, get more globes, get more loot, so I never use Spirit Guards. I'm fine with this. And this Levevres Soliloquy also can be used. See, I actually spelled this. Levevres Soliloquy. Fuck this, who named this like this? Seriously, the name is ridiculous. So you can just use this with the Ring of Royal Grandeur like in the Greater Rift setup and get an extra damage reduction as well. Now for Greater Rift, if you're farming Greater Rifts and you're dying, you can use Unity, the Endless Walk set, you can use Spirit Guard, so basically the same, and the Levevres Soliloquy as well. So the Great Rift toughness options and the Nephilim Rifts options are basically the same, but in normal rifts you can also use the gold drop with the Everest band and the boon of the hoarder, because the Nephilim Rifts obviously they drop fucking gold. Now another offensive option here is to use the Fist of Airs instead of Injom in the Great Rift, but that is not recommended because we immediately transition to the Great Rift pushing setup, but that's not really recommended. We need Injom to proc it every 8 seconds to move really fast and spam 7-sided strike like crazy. So basically the Fist of Airs is the pushing, setup for Great Rift, and is not recommended. As for the legendary gems, we can use an extra toughness boost with the esoteric alteration, guys. Esoteric alteration instead of the stricken if you want. If you have really bad rolls, no beat, no all-res, armor, regen, and your toughness is really low, you can use esoteric alteration instead of the Bane and Stricken for speed farming, and it will be pretty much boost to your toughness, guys. Now you will ask me why no Cyclone Strike, guys. You see, I don't have Implosion here at all. Basically, Implosion is a very hungry skill. It's just look at this. 50 spirit, and we only have 250. So basically, Cyclone Strike is very hungry skill, guys, and we don't really need it because we don't really want to spend time in generating spirit. We only need spirit to spam 7-sided strike like fucking retards on the cooldown, and on when we proc our Injom we need to spam 7-sided strike infinitely. And when I ran with a Cyclone Strike Implosion, I realized that I really ran out of spirit really. But it's still a great skill, and it's possible to use Implosion absolutely. For example, with this setup, guys, I take Implosion here. And I also use Epiphany inside for an extra region. Region 45 spirit with Epiphany, and with when it jump rocks, it basically gives me an instant Epiphany, so it's ridiculous. And also I can switch to the Fist of Thunder Quickening for an extra spirit region, and this way I can run Implosion, and it's basically the same. I just don't really need it, so I run without Implosion and I'm fine, guys. I'm fine, absolutely. I prefer an extra toughness, just extra toughness. And why not Gungdo gear, guys? You may ask me, why not Gungdo gear? Because we don't really need it, since we're supposed to kill everything from single cast of 7-sided strike. And it applies every time. It applies exploding palm. It hits through the matte stone and cube. Matte stone and cube, guys. In cube we have this matte stone. Your 7-sided strike applies exploding palm. So when we cast 7-sided strike, it immediately applies exploding palm. So basically we don't need these explosions, because everything is already dead by the time we hit the 7-sided strike. We don't need it. And in the cube we have the Flow Eternity. This is the key, 100% key item for this build to work. It increases the damage of 7-sided strike by 100% and reduces the cooldown greatly. So basically we just can spam it pretty much, and within jump we can spam it ridiculously fast. Matte Stone applies an exploding palm, and we don't need to apply it through the generator. And Convention of the Elements just gives us ridiculous DPS boost, guys. If you die, use Unity here. I don't personally need it. Now for the skills, there are million options, guys, million options, and I will explain all the skills in the written guide, because you know there's a lot of options. You could just read it. It's very lengthy. Like for example, for mod damage we have we can use for example Alacrity and seize the initiative, but it's more like for the Raymond set. We don't really need this. This skills here is the most DPS you can get from the Uliana. The Mythic Written, Determination, Beacon of Either for CDR and Momentum, because we move really fast. As for the active skills, we can use an extra DPS if you use Radiance, if you use Breath of Heaven, Blazing Wrath, the Mantra of Convention overall, if we can use it, it will be also DPS books. And if you use the Mystic Ally Fire Ally, we can also boost your damage by 10%. If you need more spirit, we can use Exalted Soul, and active skills would be Epiphany inside, Fist of Thunder Quickening, guys, for more spirit region. A Sweeping Wind in a Storm, for example, here instead of the Mantra, we can use the Sweeping Wind in a Storm. And the Mystic Ally, Air Ally is also possible, absolutely. If you need a spirit region, you can use this, for example. For more speed, we can use the Fleet-Footed here, 10% movement speed, and a lot of movement speed here, guys. Weight of the Falling Star for extra speed here. Mantra of Conviction, Annihilation, also extra speed, guys. Mantra of Conviction, Annihilation, massive speed. Way of the 100 Fist, Blazing Fist also gives us movement speed stacks. And the Mantra of Salvation, Wind Through the Reed, also gives us a small movement speed boost. So that's about it, guys. And I'll go straight to the Rift, and I will just show you how fucking ridiculous is this, guys. You will see now. Now, I want a really good, Rift now. So basically, this is it. This is it, guys. I will be also gathering shit, you know, just in case, because I want.
I must wait to use that ability.
I see. I need to proc my. I need to proc. Yes, can be. There can be, you know, tough. It can be the really tough elite sometimes, but it's no big deal really.
What you ask is impossible.
Density here is not good.
I don't have enough spirit. Your flaws are revealed.
Everything is supposed to die with the one hit, basically. With the one hit, guys.
It cannot be done.
So there's no mobs here at all. No mobs here, no big deal. I will still be pretty fast, guys. I see there's no monsters here at all. What I don't like in the fucking stupid this rift is this, you know, the globes fall in all directions. It's fucking ridiculous. It's basically so annoying, and people asking to remove this stupid globes all the time, and Blizzard just doesn't listen. They like don't give a shit. It looks like they don't give a shit really about us. The globes are still there. I need to grab that shit. Grab that shit. And that shit is basically, it's everywhere. Oh my god, need to run here. Oh guys, the legendary, nice! I got the legendary. Now where the fuck I'm supposed to go here? No fucking idea. Looks like it's here. Right?
It cannot be done.
This is the most deserted Greater Rift I've seen in a time, guys. Ah, this is not a Greater, this is a normal Rift, but doesn't matter. There's just no mobs here. No mobs here at all, guys. No mobs here at all. How stupid is this? The creator with no monsters. The creator with no mobs at all. Oh, finally there's someone here. Finally there's gonna be density, right?
What you ask is impossible. I will not do that.
No density, no monsters here.
What you ask.
It's so funny. See why basically one shot everything here. Even if only I had density here, it would be no problem at all. But it just doesn't exist really. Ah! The only thing that can kill me is the Demon Forge, obviously.
I will not do that. Wait to use that ability. Tonn has found you.
Basically, this is it, guys. The Rift Guardian and everything else just dies really fast, and when there's density, the speed is fucking ridiculous, pretty much. I will also go into the public, I guess, and show you how it works there. And I hope there won't be any, leeches and no carries there. We'll see how it works. Usually in the pubs, there's different stuff going on. Usually in publics I get better rifts than in no no one is playing it, right? Zero rifts, the game is dead, confirmed dead, guys, confirmed dead game. Looking for a game. Let's go and carry all these guys. I normally do torment 11 with this build, and oh yeah, let's carry these guys here. There's another monk here, guys. Now the LTK monk is really fast as well.
I will not do that. I don't have enough spirit.
The LTK monk is really strong as well. So fucking fast.
What you ask?
So fucking fast, my teleports and legs. Yeah, I got a lag. Oh, this is really old. This is all really fast, guys. And I don't really need to watch where the shit drops. I don't really care. I basically just kill everything. So that's a very fun build and I really like it. That's about it, guys.
I am returning to town.
Yeah, I got a furnace, boys. Nice. Thanks for watching, guys. This is the build I wanted to show. This is a one blow monk, and you know, if you can't speed farm, for example, 10 or 11 or something like that,
What you ask is impossible.
you can just lower the tier and do an Atonement 6 or something like that. It just depends on your Paragon, on your augments. I don't have augments or very high Paragon, and I'm doing Atonement 11. Atonement 11 is where it's nice for me. But if you someone can do Atonement 13 with Uliana, it's absolutely fine. If he had 3 million damage, he can do Atonement 13. It's no big deal. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Thank you.